We've been talking about the upcoming solar eclipse a lot, and obviously everybody is excited to experience something new. So we also here at Front Row like to celebrate chocolate.
We certainly do. We have a very special guest today. Mike Malley, the founder of Malley's Chocolates, is with us. Mike, we have had big guests here. We've had Springsteen. We've had people like that.
But honestly,
here on Front Row, but we have never been the level of excitement to have you on just before Easter and just before this solar eclipse. Thanks for coming in.
it's a big deal. You're busy.
I wouldn't put myself in the category of Springsteen.
Don't shortchange yourself, Mike.
No. But I have to make one correction. You referred to me as the founder. That's my grandfather.
Right.
My brothers and sisters and I were third generation.
Well, that's amazing still, and you're
Yes.
running quite a business.
Thank you.
All right, tell us about the what's going on for the solar eclipse. What have you come up with?
Pardon me?
What have you come up with here?
Well, I can't take credit for this. This is the Oompa Loompas back at the chocolate factory. I'm going to give this a shout out to probably Jen and Grace and Jim and a few of the other folks that had their hands in this. But anyways, what we have here is a chocolate chip cookie center covered with some caramel. And then we have, as you can see on the bottom, I'm going to touch it with my hand, a little white chocolate, sort of representing the moon. And then on top, we run it down the enrobing lines.
There's a great picture
for
of it
dark
right there.
chocolate.
Yeah, there we go.
And if you look a little closer, you can see a little celestial sprinkles
There
on
they
there with
are.
some stars.
Okay.
You know, it's kind of fun.
Beautiful.
So we just thought we'd do something fun for the eclipse.
And these are selling quickly.
Yes, they are. Much faster than we thought. We just thought it'd be sort of a fun, gimmick kind of thing to do. And we don't want it to compete with Easter, but we introduced them into our retail shops and online this week and already sold out through the first batch. So we're busy making some more.
You want to try one?
12 days away, yes. And I'll try one, and I will ask you this, though. Easter is here.
Yes.
Yes, it
So
is.
tell us about the volume, the busy week that is coming up.
The volume, the Easter season represents about,
Oh, this is delicious.
Oh my gosh, the caramel.
Yeah. Hey, the heck with Easter. This is great.
Oh my gosh.
Go ahead, Easter. Jimmy, come on.
And he's a tough critic.
Yes, he is. The Easter season, we kind of think represents somewhere close to about 30% of our annual revenues.
Wow.
Competes right up there with Christmas.
Yeah.
But this week being Easter week is traditionally the busiest time of year for us for the duration of the week. Valentine's Day and the day before are probably the two busiest days as far as the number of people hitting the stores at once. But the Easter week season, that's really where we're going to have a lot of folks in there. So each day as we get closer to Easter, it gets busier and busier.
You have 19 locations, I had to ask, and your chocolate's just incredible.
It is.
thank you.
What is the
This is
trick?
really good.
Like, what's the trick? Is there a secret? Can you tell us? Give us a little something.
Well, the secret really is staying true to making sure we're using the finest ingredients. And we like to think that our chocolate is, bar none, the best chocolate you can get on the market. So that's what we use.
Hey, Mike, I got to give you a blast from the past, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
He loves
This is
the
great.
story.
I love the stories, okay? But I used to love, I'm sorry, I'm trying to swallow
You
this.
need water?
I used to
need
love
some milk
when
with
the
that?
Indians were really
yeah.
rolling
Right.
in the mid-90s, and you were making all of those chocolate bars.
Yes.
Those were fantastic.
Oh, well, thank you. The Elbert Bell Bar, right?
The Albert
Yes.
Bell bar. Now, he was a little rough,
Yes,
especially to this reporter, but I'll tell you what, his chocolate bar was fantastic.
it was.
Yeah.
It was.
That was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
It was a lot of fun, and I wasn't involved with the business back in the 90s. But I will tell you, because, being part of the family, Albert Bell's parents would come to town, if you like stories.
Yeah.
And my mother
We do.
would, they didn't really have anything to do when they'd come to the town. There's
Right.
some sights to see, but they're here to watch Albert play ball. And they really took a liking to coming to the factory to see the candy bars being made. And my mom tells a story that, they were just the loveliest, nicest people.
Yeah.
And she'd pull out a folding chair for them, and they would just kind of sit and watch the candy bars being made.
That's
and,
awesome.
I think they were educators. I think they were teachers.
They might have been.
Yeah,
I
really
didn't know
do.
them that
Yeah.
well, but
Yeah.
I just remember hearing that story anecdotally.
Oh,
That's a
Laura, you
great
should have been
story.
around. Those
I know.
were the days.
But I'm around now, and these are really good, and
Mike-
thank you. We're fans.
Mike,
All right, well,
tell
thank you,
all
Laura.
the gang down in Lakewood. I love the store down there. I always go down there. That's the flagship.
Yes, it is. And Eileen, the store manager, takes very good care of you, Jim.
All right, there you go.
Can I take the hat?
Go ahead.
Thank you. You take the chocolate, I'll take that. Thank you so much. We
Thank you,
appreciate
Laura.
it.
Mike,
Thanks for the
thank you very
interest.
much. Happy
You
Easter.
can buy Happy
Happy
Easter,
Easter.
that's right. You can buy the Eclipse Ahoy cookies at any Malley's location or their website, correct?
Correct.
They're $2.75 each. You're not getting any of these because these are going to go quickly on our table, but let me tell you, they are delicious. Thank you again.